the Spirit of God will come upon Samson mightily. And Samson will use that mighty move of the Spirit of God to please a woman. Every chapter of Samson began with a woman. There are 4 chapters of Samson from chapter 13 to chapter 16. Chapter 13 was the introduction of his birth. So let's read from chapter 14 from the beginning. Judges 14 from verse 1 to 3. Samson was a minister of women affairs. Everything, did I just say that? Everything about Samson. Hold on. How did Samson recover? For the first time, when Samson was arrested and was in jail, there was no woman. Strength came back. Deal with your weakness. For the first time. For the first time. Not because. One time a king said to David, he said, David, now we can help. Because some of your servants, they've been kept from women. David said, no, sir. Women have been kept from us. Now, you see the irony there. What is your weakness? It will stop your recovery. No weakness is minimal. Is it lying? There are people that lie like they are prophesying. The way they lie, and they will lie with a straight face. You've got to be careful of liars. Because liars don't have a fixed identity. And anyone without a fixed identity is a dragon. Because a dragon has many heads. What is your character? In Exodus chapter 2, I believe maybe from verse 12 or something, the Bible said David killed an Egyptian and buried the Egyptian in the sand. Moses, and buried the Egyptian in the sand. What is in your character that you are burying in the sand? Dig it out and address it, or Satan will dig it out later and use it against you. What is in your character now that you know? Face it, address it. No matter what you lose, deal with it. Am I talking to somebody here? Deal with it. What is in some is smoking, is drinking. It is not of God. Don't listen to those nonsense that drinking and smoking is not a sin. It's a sin. It is a sin. You can't use the lenses of logic to explain scripture. It's a sin. What is sin? Before we talk about it being a sin, must know what is sin. 1 John chapter 5 verse 17. All unrighteousness is sin. What is unrighteousness? Bring out that translation. Wrongdoing. All wrongdoing. All wicked action. Bring all translation, message and all. All wrongdoing is sin. Everything we do wrong, since you know it's not right, it is wrong. What is it? It is sin. All this logic and explain the Bible like a literature. Then let all of us just go home now. It's a sin. You must check what is your weakness. What is it? Deal with it. For the first time, do you know when Moses did that and covered it in the sand, he never knew that somebody saw him. When you look to the left and to the right, nobody is there. Don't forget, you forgot to look up. There are people, it is anger. I was a victim of that. Anger. Matana, patana, everybody's angry. Everybody snaps, everybody reacts. I tell you all the time, I never thought I could get married. I never thought I could get married. Because I was wondering how a woman can live with me in the same house. I don't tolerate anything. I snap. I want to be on my own. You disturb me, I snap. You talk anyhow, I snap. I didn't say slap, oh, snap. I react until I read in the Bible, anger rests in the bosom of fools. Way So in other words, God was saying, you, so long you can't control anger, you are. There are people like that. Now small thing they make me bash. Now small thing they make me bash. Now small thing they make me bash. The Bible gave you a name. I had to start battling. No weakness is small. Galatians 5 and verse 9. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. You say it is little. How little is little? How small is small? What destroys great men are small things.